And let's start the game. See what this is all about. There's a floating city up there. This game uses automatic saves. Decisions are permanent, so make your choices carefully. Oh my god. This game also contains occasional fast flashing images which may cause discomfort and trigger seizures if you have photosensitive epilepsy. Viewer discretion advised. Okay, this is our notice.
So, what's with the gloomy look? Left someone dear behind?
Yeah. You could say that.
Been there. So, Nord Sunday, you better buckle up. We've got some nasty weather coming in.
I heard. Sadly, caring about storms is a luxury people in my line of work are rarely afforded.
Oh, and what kind of work is that?
Special Agent, Violent Crimes. Central Bureau.
Oh, damn.
Well, shit.
Well, shit. Oh man, this takes me back. You know, I kinda wanted to check out that oh wait a second.
You there. This is a restricted crime scene.
I kinda wanted to play Beneath the Steel Sky and then the new one as well. Since it came out after like 20 years or something. I remember playing Beneath the Steel Sky something like probably 20 years ago when it came out. The old one is still amazing. Yeah, probably it was really, really good. I remember very little of it, but I remember when I was young, well, younger, I remember being very excited about that game. It is Constable, Special Agent England here.
At ease, Constable. Special Agent England here.
Oh, my apologies, Agent. I was expecting someone older.
I'll take that as a compliment. Now, brief me, please.
Certainly, ma'am. The victim is Carl Oscarson, age 33. Stabbed to death by an unknown assailant. He worked here as a carpenter and was found early this morning by a coworker who's sitting over there by the window.
Got it.
Got it. The new one is janky. It is, but I think they fixed it a little bit and the reviews are now a little bit higher. I don't know, I feel like if you get past the jankiness, it may be a decent story anyway. And somebody said that there's a really cool system in it. I don't know what they mean, but gameplay wise. Vera can advance 3 distinct personality traits. Empathetic, assertive, and analytical. Your choices will influence all 3, affecting the course of the story and the tools at your disposal. Oh. Advancing 1 personality trait always weakens the other 2, so make your choices carefully. Okay. Interesting.
Sorry about the state of the crime scene. We're not used to this sort of thing.
Okay, but I gotta tell you that this isn't up to par. Follow my lead, alright? Evidently, the entire room should have been evacuated. Staying clear of the body would have decreased the risk of contaminating evidence. Yes, that I feel like it's very true. The first thing you want to do is like isolate the crime scene.
Evidently. This entire room should have been evacuated. Staying clear of the body would have decreased the risk of contaminating evidence.
Yeah, maybe we should have established a wider perimeter.
Yeah.
Yes, I would highly advise that for next time.
Got it. I'll strive to do better in the future.
Good to hear.
Good.
Now, give me a second while I examine the body.
Sure, I'll be here.
This choice has amplified Vera's analytical side. There will be many instances like this, strengthening 1 personality trait at the expense of the other 2. Alright.
So, is this where you use your X-ray vision?
My what?
Come on, you have to be aware of the rumors. How agents like you are supposed to be equipped with some kind of advanced cybernetics.
What? I have my pistol, apparently. Let's just say I'm good at what I do. We'll leave it at that. The Central Bureau has a strict no-comment policy on the type of inquiries. I'd love to talk about that, but I'd be breaking the rules. Sorry.
I'd love to talk about that, but I'd be breaking the rules. Sorry.
Okay.
Use the left mouse button to walk and interact. Spacebar tab displays the interactables in the room. Oh, thank goodness. See, I really like that system, honestly. Sometimes some old games had that crazy pixel hunting mechanic, which was absolutely terrible. Especially when there was a really busy room. I don't remember which game was particularly bad at that. I want to say Day of the Tentacle, but I may be wrong. Maybe it was another one. I remember... I honestly remember entering a room and there were like a million items on like shelves. There were shelves of stuff everywhere. And you could interact with every single object on those shelves. It made me go insane. I don't remember exactly which game it was though. Click once on an inventory item to examine it, or drag and drop it to combine with other things. Alright. So if you press space, policeman, dormitory, Nolsund, old soda fountain, a locker, and the worker. Oh, and the corpse down there. Alright. I think I may have to move the chat up here. Alright, that should be a bit better. I have a handgun.
My service pistol. It fires conventional projectiles using magnetic propulsion. It's loaded with 600 rounds of compressed alloy ammunition.
Holy shit.
The battery is the limiting factor, lasting for about 80 shots in quick succession.
Ah. I mean, still. 80 shot in one charge. It's actually pretty good, isn't it? A photo.
My picture of Alex. I miss him.
My boy, Alex.
My picture of Alex.
And a notebook. Ah, your notebook contains 2 sections, notes and people. You can click the arrow in the corner to toggle between them. You can show inventory items during dialogue by simply clicking on them. During dialogue? Interesting. Carl's murder. Is that Carl?
The reason I'm here. I need to gather as much evidence as possible and try to get some kind of lead on the killer.
Carl Oscarson.
Carl Oscarson, murdered at age 33. He had a job as a carpenter in the Nordson workshop hall.
Alright. Alright. Let's examine the corpse then.
Alright, we've got multiple knife-sized stab wounds to the chest. I don't see a murder weapon, so I take it none was found at the scene?
That's right. All knives and sharp tools in the building have been accounted for, too.
It looks like the victim was attacked directly from the front. I don't see any major defense wounds, so this was either a surprise
knew it.
attack, or the victim knew the perpetrator.
Yes.
What about any potential suspects, Constable? Did Carl have enemies?
None as far as we know.
Or it was an
He seemed to be
invisible
well liked
assailant.
among the guys here, but the man who found him might know more.
What did you
There
do?
was a photo in his chest pocket.
I mean, we just told him that we shouldn't contaminate the scene, and we literally took a piece of evidence by hand, without gloves, without a bag, nothing. In the lower right corner are your augmentations. Toggle with a single mouse click. Experiment with your augs to learn how they work. Additional tutorials will appear when needed. Later on, you will unlock different augs depending on how you've shaped Vera's personality. Alright. What do we have? A forensic scanner, a biometric analyzer, and a muscle boost. Alright. Bioanalyzer. Connecting. Your biometric analyzer will automatically lock onto nearby targets. You can also click on the lock icon on your target to force the analyzer to stay connected. Lastly, the biometric output may display emotional anomalies during dialogue. Click on them to make them know to Vera before they disappear. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's like it's like Deus Ex, the new ones.
Constable,
Yes, Agent.
okay, That's all I need for now.
Very well, Agent.
Forensic scanner. Now that's small scan. Drag and drop the scanner to move it around. Anomalies viewed through the lens will light up in a bright color. The scanner is now in a small scan mode where forensic anomalies are detected from the surrounding environment. Ooh. This is so cool! Look at that. Oh! Oh, of course. This is really cool. I like this a lot already. Alright, let's check the bloody photo first.
It's a bloody photograph of Carl and a young woman, taken fairly recently by the look of it. He's holding hands with the woman, but I can't discern her face. Too much damage to the photo.
Ah, damn.
She's wearing a brass necklace. Could be relevant.
Okay. Hey, Lord Sloth, this is a nice game. It looks like so far. Alright, so if I do smart scan and then I... Analyzing, there you go. Deceased male, age 32, plus minus 4 years, blood type B. Estimated time of death, minus 6 hours, alright. DNA prints and blade shape added to data vault. Collected scanner samples will be added to your data vault and can be attached to the scanner for a targeted search. Right. Unlike the smart scan, samples will allow detection in areas with a lot of contamination, such as picking up specific fingerprints in a room full of prints. Oh, I see. Okay. Keep in mind that you won't find any new samples this way, so remember to use the smart scan mode too. Alright, gotcha. So I need to move the chat first. Hang on, because it's in the way of the smart scanning thingy. So I can just Hall's bio. Can report matching data DNA. So I'm assuming that's the same DNA then. Matching data. So yeah, he's got the same blood on his end. Blade shape. The pattern is the same. So if we had another person killed with a blade, we could probably check the blade shape to see if it matches with this one. That's pretty cool. Yeah, alright. Anyway, hang on a second. Analyzing. Human blood type B. DNA mismatch from current carrier.
Post-mortem, huh?
Yeah.
That would suggest that he likely only touched the body after death.
Yeah. 2 hours after the fact. So if he says that he found the body 2 hours after, it's probably not. He's probably not lying. All right, let's go talk to him. Actually, let's.
A row of personal lockers for the workers here. Not sure which one belongs to Carl.
Test locker. We can ask the worker probably. Old soda fountain though.
Looks pre-collapse. Basically a glorified corner lamp. There's a coin slot on the side with a coin stuck in it. I can probably pull it out using some extra strength.
Well, we have just the one we need. Muscle boost. Muscle boost increases your strength for a limited time. Interact with your target before the timer runs out, or it will need time to recharge. Oh, I see. Okay.
Got the coin. Over time, the blue in my system will adapt to my psychology, resulting in new augmentations. The exact function of these abilities will vary, depending on how I think and act. It's an organic, unpredictable process, where no two agents are ever the same.
Huh. Interesting.
It's an old pre-collapse coin. No one would accept it as payment today.
Why was it stuck in a machine though? Can we scan? Oh, I don't think we can.
I don't see how those things work together.
I tried. What she's talking about now makes it pretty interesting to see someone else play the game. Yeah, I would imagine that you end up with like different character builds. Alright man. Let me have my biometric analyzer. He's anxious, obviously. Be quick and to the point. He doesn't look happy to be here. Take your time to console the clearly distressed man. Begin by asking about his bloody hands. Just can deceive. If he's guilty, stalling will give him a chance to come up with a lie. Ooh. I don't think he's lying though. We know that the blood was on his hand post-mortem, so let's just be quicker to the point for now.
Hello, I'm Agent England. I have some questions for you.
Hi. Okay, go ahead.
Why don't you tell me about what happened this morning?
Okay. I get up early from my morning smoke. I keep my smokes in my locker, so I came in here. I saw Carl lying in the corner. It was still kind of dark, so I thought he'd fallen and hurt himself. I ran over to him. That's when I noticed the blood, and I guess I was kind of in shock, so I tried to stop the bleeding, but then I felt how cold he was. I yelled for help. The guys came running, and then Josef, our foreman, sent someone to go get the police.
Right.
Okay. When was the last time you saw Carl alive?
Late last night, around midnight. He stayed up with us playing cards, which is unusual.
Unusual? How so?
Well, it was rare for Carl to stick around in the evenings. He usually went out by himself.
Oh. Do you know where he used to go?
No idea. He didn't talk much about that. Maybe he went to the canteen to meet some friends. Anyway, Carl seemed a bit anxious last night. He
to
seemed
meet the
distracted.
Got it. Thanks for the info.
Showing the picture of the girl, actually.
Have a look at this picture. Do you know who the woman is?
Yeah, that's just some old girlfriend of Carl's from ages ago.
Ages ago, huh?
Is that so?
Oh!
It doesn't look that old. At least Carl looks about the same.
Guess the guy aged well. Any other questions?
I've locked into the anomaly. What happened? What did I do? Logically explained that he has nothing to gain by being deceptive. Be stern about it, he's clearly being dishonest. Try to appeal his conscience. Logically explained there is nothing to gain by being deceptive. In fact, we could probably detain him. Or at least get him back to the station or something.
You should know that it would not serve your best interests to hide information from me. By refusing to cooperate, you'll force me to escalate the situation with a formal interrogation at the police station. None of that is necessary. I'm only interested in finding Carl's murderer.
I'm sorry. I gave him a promise.
He's dead.
Well, the lady in the photo, Carl is still seeing her. Well, was, I suppose.
Why wouldn't you tell me that from the beginning?
It was a secret. Carl said they would both get in trouble if anybody knew.
Why would they get into trouble? An affair?
I didn't ask, but yeah, it could be.
Interesting.
All right.
Very interesting.
Tell me everything you know about this woman.
Carl said she lived somewhere north of town, but that's all I know.
Okay, I believe you.
Alright, mystery woman. Let's ask him about Carl Oscarson, just in general, I guess.
Can you tell me a little bit about Carl?
Sure. I've known him since I started working here 4 years ago. We instantly hit it off. He had a great sense of humor. He used to be so cheerful, you know? Always kidding around, always with a smile on his face. But then about a year ago, something happened. He became absent-minded and humorless. I know people can change, but this came seemingly from nowhere.
Huh. What do you think caused this shift?
I'm not sure, but maybe something to do with his secret relationship? Perhaps all that secrecy started to take its toll on him.
Could be, could be. Show the antique coin? I mean, show me the foot of my boyfriend? I don't think so.
I don't think he'd be interested in that.
Alright. Are you sure not even my gun? No. Which one is Carl's locker, though?
Hey, do you know which one of these lockers belongs to Carl?
Yeah, it's number 2, second from the left.
Right.
Okay, I'll check it out. Is there an extra key for it somewhere?
I don't think so.
Well, I
As
can
far
just
as I
yank
know,
it out
Carl
with my
had the
super
only
strength. Okay. I guess that's gonna be all for now. Thank you.
That's enough questions for now.
one. Okay.
Carl's locker. There it is.
Locked.
Locked.
Doesn't look incredibly strong, though. I might be able to get it open with enough force.
Yes, but before I do that, let me quickly do a small scan of the locker, see if there's some fingerprints or anything in there. Okay.
Jeez, try not to wreck the place.
No reason for alarm. I just needed to get this locker open.
Alright, now let me do another scan. Oh! What's that? Soil contains traces of rare flora. Saffron crocus.
I could go and follow up on the saffron lead now, but I should check out the dormitory first.
Crocus sativus. Bootprint added to data vault. Interesting, interesting. Alright. There's a coat and boots. That's all. Let me see the coat.
There was a piece of paper in one of the inner pockets.
Right.
I could go and follow up on the saffron lead now, but I should check out the dormitory first.
Well, I mean, let me finish checking everything else.
A pair of large boots with dirt under them.
Alright. And the handwritten note?
The note looks like it was written by a woman. It reads, "Hi, doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses."
You're registered? What does that even mean? Let's ask the policeman.
Constable,
Yes, Agent.
do you know anything about saffron plants?
I know we grow them here in Nordsund, but I'm not sure exactly where. We have vegetables all over.
Forgot to analyze. Damn it. I mean, he's relaxed. I don't think he's gonna be lying about anything.
Do you know anything about a woman who was seeing Carl?
I'm afraid not. I didn't know Carl myself.
Right. How about...
Do you know who the woman in this photo is?
Too hard to tell.
Nah.
Sorry.
I mean, she could have been famous somehow. You never know. How about the coin?
I don't want to share that with him.
What is this coin for? How about the written note?
I found this in Carl's coat. What do you make of it?
Not sure. But it's a bit strange that the person who wrote this couldn't just tell him face to face.
Maybe they didn't want to risk being seen together, or the note's author needed to leave in a hurry.
Yeah, could be.
Okay, that's all I need for...
Very well.
Let's talk to the worker about the note.
A few more questions, if I may. Do you know who wrote this note to Carl?
Afraid not. I don't recognize the handwriting.
Don't even know what that means. How about saffron?
Do you know anything about saffron plants?
Nope. I know
Nope.
we grow them in Nordsund, but that's
All
it.
right, all right, all right.
That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
I guess we go to the dormitory now. What is that thing on the phone? Hang on. Soda fountains, lockers, boots. Can we not do anything else with the soda fountain, by the way?
Looks pre-collapse, basically a glorified corner lamp.
No, it was just for the antique coin, I guess. Alright, what time is it, by the way? Sorry. Alright. Let's go to the dormitory.
Hey, I'm gonna go check out the dorm. Where's Carl's bed?
Turn left and then go straight. I left the light on so it'd be easy for you to find.
Gotcha. Be right back.
Alright, alright. I like this. I like the investigation. Is that saffron? Alright, what do we have? Bags, bunk beds, ventilation tubes, desk, and a chest. Alright, let's start by forensicing the place. Nothing? Really? Nothing. Nothing anywhere. Okay. Let's check the bunk beds first then.
Both beds look recently used. Both beds...
Right. Ventilation tube.
Huh. Odd place for a ventilation duct.
It really is. Maybe he hid something in there.
I don't think extra strength helps there.
You think so? I want to yank it out, but apparently... maybe not. Carl's bio. Oh! Hang on. Wait. So I didn't see those with a smart scan, but I could see Carl's bio. Ooh, all over the place. Interesting. So I have to use all of them. Alright, so we have his fingerprints and his DNA on the bed. And on the ventilation. And on the... Ah, see? Look at this. I mean, it makes sense on the drawer. This is fingerprints, probably. But what about this one? It's like he hid something in there. Fingerprints.
Huh.
Oh, she said something. And I probably skipped it. What about blade shapes? I don't think there's gonna be anything like that around here. Unless we're gonna find a knife in there, but... Boot prints. Alright. Let's check the bag.
Dirty laundry. Smells like machine oil.
Machine oil. What's in the chest?
Clean clothes and sheets. Nothing interesting.
Was DNA on the drawer, though?
Pens and paper. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay. What about the ventilation tube, though?
The panel is screwed on tight. I'll need some way of getting it loose.
Ah, yes, the classic coin trick.
There was a small key hidden inside the duct.
The key?
I think I'm almost done here. I should just talk to the constable before I go. A small, unique-looking key.
Okay. Maybe he's got something locked at home. I'm assuming we're gonna go to his house.
Hey, I think I'm done here.
Oh, okay. Mind sharing your findings?
It seems like the murder could be tied to a secret relationship Carl had with a woman. But I'm leaving all options open.
Sounds reasonable. Do you have a lead to follow up on?
Yes, I have reason to believe that Carl recently passed through an area with saffron plants somewhere in Nordsund. Maybe I can correlate that with Carl's movements to the north of town when seeing that woman.
Good. Meanwhile, we'll transport the body to the morgue and have an autopsy performed as soon as possible. Do you want us to keep the area sealed off?
No need. I'm done here and won't come back. You can let the men get back to work.
Very well. I'll let them know.
By the way, how do I get to the police station from here?
Just head straight east outside. You'll see it.
All
Got
right.
it. See you later.
Bye. Oh man, I'm getting into this. I like it. I like it a lot. Right. West. Where's West though? Oh, there's two. Museum and town square. There's a policeman, a worker, the wreck and elevator, workshop hall, and west. West? Of course. There's west and west. Footprints. Let me just... Play shape, probably nothing. Carl's bio though. Nothing. What's the elevator for? A wreck.
Looks like an old hovercraft.
A worker and a policeman. Alive, Mr. Worker?
Hey, what's happening here?
Bit of an electrical problem with some fallen power lines. It's being taken care of, but it'll be a while.
So I can't enter the museum?
Well, you can, but only if electrocution is something you enjoy during working hours.
Excuse me? Electrocution, that's funny. So when can you have this fixed? Will it also be incineration? I prefer my electrocution to be followed by intense burning. What are these options? What caused it? Did someone mess up or was there some kind of environmental damage?
What caused it? Did someone mess up, or was there some kind of environmental damage?
Oh, we've had a windy week. An old tree fell down and ripped down a major power line. It's in a tricky spot, and due to how the grid is built up, I can't cut the power safely without affecting half the town.
Oh shit.
Sounds like a flawed design.
Yeah.
Is
really
that
does.
typical for electrical grids these days?
Not really. This power grid is quite old, constructed shortly after the collapse. That meant they had to improvise. They couldn't just clone existing power systems at the time, since those were reliant on service robots with negligible safety concerns. So yeah, now I'm paying the price. The whole thing is riddled with hacks and workarounds, each one more dangerous than the next.
I see. I don't envy such a hazardous work environment. How long will it take you to fix?
Hard to say, but it should be done by tomorrow morning.
Right.
All right, thanks.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate how she looks and sounds like Pam from Archer? Just saying. Yo.
Hello, Deputy. What are you guarding?
The residence of the first murder victim. The commissary told me to direct you to his office before going upstairs.
I see. I'll go find him and come back later then.
Sounds good, Agent.
Alright. So we cannot go to the museum. I guess we can proceed to go east towards the police station. Where do we go first? Police station, I guess.
All right.
There it is.
So this is the town square. That building with the emblem must be the police station.
We also have a canteen. Nice, nice. A school. Scola. A sculpture, a clinic, a propeller. North. And more west. Okay.
Nice and shiny. I can even see my reflection in it.
Ah, sorry. Let me do my usual scanning of the zone. Can't smell anything out of the ordinary here. Nah. Let's start with the police station. Actually, hang on a second. Stop. What's the propeller?
Looks like a small wind turbine for electricity.
Ah, right.
I'm surprised the Bureau got their thumb out of their ass. It's not like they could find Nordson on a map.
I, for one, am grateful for their help. From what I hear, the person they sent is young, but quite capable.
Optimistic as always, eh, Kurt? I guess we'll see.
I guess we will.
Agent Anglin, we've been expecting you.
Councilwoman, I was told you'd be my bureau contact here.
That's correct. I'm Stina Ruth. And this here's Kurt Anderson, police commissary.
Welcome, Agent. Enjoy your trip to the middle of nowhere?
It was a bit bumpy, and way longer than I expected.
Yeah, that train has seen better days. You'll find your luggage in your quarters, just through the door behind me.
Thanks. I'll check it out later.
So, you were probably confused as hell when we sent you straight to a crime scene, right?
Kind of. I thought I was supposed to investigate a murder from last week.
You were. But unfortunately, a second killing required your urgent attention.
Oh, so this is a
I
new
assume
one.
there are some Bureau procedures before I brief Agent England about the situation?
Yes. Why don't you head to your office, and I'll send this youngling on her merry way when we're done.
Very well. It was a pleasure to meet you, Agent.
Likewise. I'm a bit confused here. Who do I report to?
Only to me as overseer of this district.
Right.
The local police are at your disposal since they're legally required to aid you in the investigation.
Oh, I see.
Got it. How would you like me to share my findings with you?
Face to face in the evenings. The balcony inside the local canteen is a good place to meet.
Very shady.
Okay.
I like it.
I think I have what I need then. I'll go talk to the commissary.
Good. We'll catch up later. Oh, but I have to ask. Tell me, how was it for
What do
you?
you mean?
What do you mean?
Come on, you know what I'm talking about. We've both done it.
What?
Oh, you mean the augmentation?
Oh.
The nanofluid injection.
Sticking to the boring scientific terms, aren't we? Back in my time, we used to just call it taking the blue. Come on, let this old lady live a little. Tell me, how was your first kiss with the blue?
What kind of personal question is that? I just met you, lady. What the hell? It felt an amazing sense of belonging, like I was connected to everything and everyone around me. It was like a sudden rush, filling my limbs and body, followed by a sense of power and determination. A sense of enlightenment and acute awareness washed over me. A crystal clear lucidity that I have never felt before. Yeah, I would think that's a nice answer. Nanomachine, son.
A sense of enlightenment and acute awareness washed over me. A crystal clear lucidity I had never felt before.
I remember that moment like it was yesterday. What I wouldn't give to feel like that again. No side effects, I hope? We wouldn't want you to get compromised in dangerous situations.
There are side effects?
Not yet, but I know what to look out for. Mild hallucinations,
Oh.
nightmares, burning sensations in the limbs,
Okay.
the occasional migraine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Things like that.
Yeah, that covers the usual suspects.
I don't particularly enjoy the
Alright,
mild
I think
hallucinations,
you're good
though.
to go then. We shouldn't keep the commissary
What?
waiting.
We can have hallucinations? Alright, Commissary Anderson and Stina Ruth, Councilwoman. What do we have here? My quarters, a doorway, Anderson's office, coffee maker and coffee thermos, seats and town maps, and a cactus. Alright. First of all, I'm gonna do this every time I get into a new room. Okay. Apparently he hasn't been in the police station. Place shape is kind of difficult. Calls Bayou. Let's see if he touched any of these. Probably not. Probably has never been in the police station. But let's see if there's something else. Something weird around here. Not that I can see as of now. That's fine. Let's get coffee.
Damn good coffee.
Hell yeah.
A thermos, presumably filled with coffee.
Presumably.
Nah, I have work to do.
Let's see the town map. If they actually show
It's a map
it
of
to me.
Nordsund. Looks like the center of the disc is hollow. Curious.
So you're in the future, but you cannot take like a quick pic of the map, just, you know, to remember it.
Low maintenance. My kind of plant.
Yeah, cactus are great. Cacti's. Guys, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna get something to drink because I feel parched. So I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Anyway, let's go to my quarters really quickly. I have an elevator, a robot, a plant, a bed, and a stove. What the fuck? Just checking it. Carl. Okay, no, probably nothing. What about this robot?
Looks purely decorative.
Alright.
Nice big lemon. Small miracle to see it grow to that size under these conditions.
Yeah, can I eat that?
No, I'm not tired.
That stove, I'm definitely not gonna use it. Look how shit it looks.
Maybe later.
Grimy.
I'm not that hungry. Doesn't appear to be functional. There's not even a switch or anything.
Maybe behind the bookcase. Filing cabinet.
There's a bottle of molding resin here. Might be useful.
Molding resin.
A bottle of molding resin. I can use this to cast different shapes. It might also work as a glue.
Huh, interesting.
That combination makes no sense.
What do you mean? I was taking a mold of the key just in case we lose it or somebody steals it. You never know. Alright, let's go meet the boss. Well, no, the boss. I'm his boss, technically.
All right, Agent. Would you like me to brief you about the first murder?
Yes, please?
Yes, please.
Maya Strand, 41 years old, the caretaker of the Nordsund Museum. She was found by the janitor on the floor near the exhibits early last Wednesday. Just like Carl, she was stabbed. No witnesses, no evidence. Killer practically a ghost. No signs of a forced entry. So either the entrance was open or she let him in herself.
What about her residence? Anything out of the ordinary in there?
Nothing, as far as we could tell. But we left the place as we found it if you want to have a look. She lived upstairs from the museum.
Noted. The crime scene is no longer intact, though, correct?
Afraid so. The museum is important to Nordsund, so we had the place cleaned out pretty quickly.
I mean, they all say they knew the killer, but I'm sticking with my augmented invisible killer theory. It's more fun. Right, but now that I'm here, I'll assume that you'll check with me before clearing out any future crime scenes.
Right. But now that I'm here, I'll assume that you'll check with me before clearing out any future crime scenes.
Yeah. Can I just...
Yes, Commissary.
We're a pretty tight-knit community here, and we try to work together to overcome our problems. Just relax a bit with your superior jurisdiction and big city jargon, okay?
Oh, I'll relax when we've caught this killer. Until then, I'm gonna focus on doing my job. One more thing. I'd like to see Maya's body, if that's possible.
Of course. We brought it out of the freezer this morning. You'll find it in the morgue, over at the clinic.
Right.
Dr. Pearson, our physician, is awaiting your arrival.
Good. I'll head there when we're done.
This guy may be a little bit too relaxed about these murders.
What's your opinion on Stina Ruth?
I respect her. She's a competent politician. She gets things done, unlike some of the other people on the council. Sure, she has a temper, and she's not the most tactful person, but she calls out bullshit when she sees it.
Right.
When I'm right, she has my back. And when I'm wrong, well, she won't let me revel in my sweet ignorance for long.
What about you? What can you tell me about yourself?
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Me? Oh, I've been doing this job for 15 years now. I took over when the previous
It's not that
commissary
much.
died. I'm married with 3 children. Anita, my youngest, is off studying science in the city now. We're counting the days to Christmas when she comes back to visit.
All right. Do you know this person?
Do you know who the woman in this picture is?
No idea, sorry.
Damn. Let's talk about the mystery. Ask about the mystery. Mystery woman. The hell is a mystery?
I'm looking for a young woman connected to the second victim, Carl.
All right. What do you know about her?
All I have is a picture of her that I found on Carl, but it's damaged and her face can't be clearly seen.
Tricky. If you had any kind of personal information, like an address, you could look her up in our records. They're in the drawers behind me.
Right.
Noted. I'll get back to you about this if I learn more.
How much alcohol is that drink? Actually, none. This is just juice. It's just lemon juice. And mint. Lemon and mint. I'm just like this, you know. What can you tell me about Maya?
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not at all. Museums aren't my cup of tea. I prefer to not dwell on the past.
Alright. What about Carl?
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
I wouldn't say so. He and my son were playmates as children, but they grew apart in their teens. Haven't talked to Carl myself for many years.
Right. Do you know where saffron grows around here?
Do you know if saffron is grown anywhere in Nordsund?
I think so, yes. There should be someone in town with more information.
Okay.
What do you know about the murder in the locker room over at the workshop hall?
Not much. As you know, the murder happened shortly before you arrived, so I'm leaving the matter in your capable hands.
Fair enough, fair enough. What do you make of this note?
What do you make of this?
Wow.
Not sure, but if you need to know when somebody came to town, I'd suggest looking in the citizens' records behind me.
Right. I might do that if I can figure out who wrote this note.
I feel like so far I'm on the same page with this detective. I say things and she says the same thing immediately afterward. Small key? It probably doesn't give a shit.
Any idea of what this opens?
Nope,
Yeah.
not a clue.
And why was the molding resin in my drawer over there?
I don't need to know his opinion on that.
Okay. Fine.
That's all I needed.
Very well.
Okay, what's in this office then? Apparently nothing related to Carl. No traces of anything weird. Just checking, you never know. Alright. Alright, I guess you're good. Oh, I forgot to do the analyzer. I need to remember that, actually. Let's see the desk.
I guess Anderson has a colleague.
The greenhouse?
A small local greenhouse. A typical site in Nordsund, it seems.
Nice. Drawers.
The drawer is labeled Address Records.
Right.
These should come in handy. I'll be able to match a name to an address, or vice versa.
Right.
Let's have a look.
At Carl Oscarson.
As expected, nothing new.
Do we already know?
Not a bad idea, but I'll need a name first.
What about the commissary?
I don't think I need to look him up.
Well, you never know. I mean,
I don't think I need to look her
well,
up.
again, you never know. What about Maya? Do we have an address for Maya?
Yeah, this just confirms what Anderson told me.
Okay.
I don't need to look that up.
That says you. Books.
A collection of what seems to be both fiction and books on law and social sciences. If that's all Anderson's, he's quite well read.
Good for him.
The window offers a view over a street that connects to the town square.
There's files over here.
Just lots of case files.
Right. And there's a book.
Looks like a logbook. Maybe Anderson records his daily work there.
Alright. Okay. Well, I'll be on my way then, Anderson. Commissary. I'll see you around. We're going to the clinic. Wait. Where's this doorway? Oh, where do we go? Ooh. Prison cells. Hang on. Get my scanner out. Nothing. Nothing.
Unmanned. Makes sense with no people in.
Yeah.
Probably for opening the cells. I don't need to mess with that.
There's nothing other than 2 jail cells. Maybe we are gonna arrest some people. We need to know where to put them, you know? And if we cannot put them in jail, we always have old reliable here. Let's go to the clinic. Let's see about this body then.
Locked.
Big
Healthy
plant.
looking plant.
Sealed
An old
elevator.
freight elevator of some kind. Likely out of order.
Right. Doorway text? What's that?
A list of admitted patients. I don't recognize any of the names.
Okay. Files.
I'm guessing those contain patient files and such.
A map?
It's a map of the clinic layout.
Right.
Looks like the morgue is down the stairs, to the left of the front desk.
Okay. It's a nurse, and then there's my old bioscanner. Okay. Nurse?
Hi there.
Hello.
Thought I'd introduce myself, since I'll be coming here a lot. I'm Agent England, Central Bureau.
Oh, nice to meet you. It's a relief to have you here. We're all shook by these recent killings. Sure, the doctor's excited,
What?
but even his morbid curiosity has limits, you know. After all, we mostly treat coughs and the occasional broken limb here.
I get it. I'll do my best to help.
I don't like the fact that the doctor is excited about the killings.
I hope you can help the doctor finish up with the dead bodies soon. I think it's healthier for him to treat living people.
Alright. What's this? Clinic? Wow, is this the clinic? Holy shit. So this is where people come to die, huh?
Various medical supplies. Looks like no patient is admitted at the moment.
I mean, I know why.
I don't need any water right now.
I'm sure they don't stay here for too long.
An old pre-collapse monitor. Probably not connected to anything. Unused bandages. Would come in handy in a pinch.
Just pinch one then. A blue box.
It's filled with cannulas. Those little needle things used to connect an IV.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I need one right now.
We may do in the future. There's a first
A
aid.
portable medical kit with all the essentials.
Right. And let's do a scan. I mean, come on. There's no bio data in this room. Can't believe that. I would guess at least like 1,000 people died in here. But what do I know? Alright, we can double click on an exit to instantly teleport there, which is nice. Cuts on some times.
Don't worry, Maya. You'll be put to rest soon. I know. Sorry about the delay. I was needed urgently out of town.
Okay.
Oh, hello there. Me and this old gal have been expecting you.
Talkative, is she?
Oh, no doubt. The dead have a lot to say, you know. Sometimes more so than the living.
Is that so?
The living are fickle and prone to deceit. Once dead, we can't hide things anymore. Not from me, at least.
Okay, this guy needs to be on a list. I don't know what list. Possibly multiple ones. But definitely needs to be on something. Scan this guy. I'll try. I wish I could activate my bio scanner now. My that one, yeah. I agree. These days people must prove themselves trustworthy before I rely on them. Sorry you feel that way. I think most men and women out there are sincere. No. So we need ways to tell if someone is what someone is hiding? Yes.
That's why we need ways to tell what someone is hiding.
I suppose. Psychology isn't really my field of expertise.
Really?
That's
now?
fine. You can leave that part to me. Now, I'd like to ask some questions.
Sure. Go right ahead.
I mean, I would have thought he's seen plenty of psychologists, but what do I know? Alright. He's relaxed. Okay. What if I show him my handgun? Is he gonna be relaxed?
Ever see what one of these can do?
Once, in a nearby settlement, a wanted man from the city was shot by the regional police when he was trying to escape. A single shot made a hole the size of an orange.
Woo!
Nearly took his leg clean off.
Damn!
Must have been on the armor-piercing setting. Kind of overkill for soft targets. It uses a lot of ally per shot.
I see. In any case, I had to amputate. It was a miracle he even survived.
Damn! I can even, like, change the settings? Awesome. Do you know this woman?
Do you recognize this couple?
The man is clearly the second victim, Carl. As for the woman, it's too hard to tell given the damage to the photo.
Ever use something like this?
I haven't, no.
Okay. Do you know about this ski?
Do you know what this opens?
Not a clue. But it looks like a one-of-a-kind key.
It does, doesn't it? What do you make of this note?
What do you make of this?
The handwriting looks feminine, but I'm not sure what to make of the contents.
Right. What can you tell me about yourself first?
What can you tell me about yourself, Doctor?
Oh, me? I suppose I would qualify as a workaholic. Most of my time is spent here.
So how long have you been practicing medicine?
Must be 16 years now, I believe.
Huh. And you're the only doctor in Nordsund?
Yes. But we have good relations with the other settlements. We collaborate and pool resources when necessary.
Alright, let's talk about the unrelated people first. Let's talk about Commissary Anderson.
What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
I think he does a fine job. He's been instrumental in making sure that I can work under such good conditions.
Right.
Yeah, this place is surprisingly well equipped. Definitely on par with our facilities in the city.
Isn't that a bit weird, though? I mean, they have a horrific patient room. One patient room. And then they have, like, almost a state-of-the-art morgue? An examine?
What do you think of Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
She can be quite an unpleasant woman. I can't say I've enjoyed my few interactions with her.
I'm looking for a young woman connected to the second victim, Carl.
I can't help with that. I didn't know Carl on a personal level.
Right. So I guess we should ask about Carl now.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
No. When I heard he was murdered, I didn't even recognize his name. I had to check my records to realize that I've treated him. To be fair, I've had many patients. But he must have been cursed with one of those awfully forgettable faces.
Treated...
All right. Anything out of the ordinary in his medical history?
Sorry. Can't go into detail. Doctor-patient
He's dead.
confidentiality, you know?
Keep it vague, then.
Well, okay. Let me put it this way. I doubt you'd learn much from his file.
Noted. Thanks.
Don't know about that. What about Maya?
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not really, but I enjoyed listening to the occasional lecture of hers at the museum. She had quite an intellect, that woman.
So she wasn't a patient of yours?
Oh, she was, but that's all confidential, so I can't say
I mean,
much about
I don't
it.
think confidentiality holds up on the
but
dead.
anything you can share would help.
Well, during the autopsy, I noticed that she was unusually worn and feeble for her age.
Okay. And what does that tell us?
For one thing, that she would have needed help with the more physically demanding tasks of the museum.
Right.
Got it. Thanks.
Okay. That's kind of helpful. What about saffron? Do you know about saffron?
Do you know where saffron is grown in Nordsund?
I'm afraid not.
Damn it.
We have plants all over, but botany is not my area of expertise.
We have plants all over. Dr. Person, 2020. Let's talk about Maya's murder first.
What are your conclusions about Maya's murder?
Most obvious first.
Stabbed.
The cause of death is acute blood loss due to the multiple stab wounds to the chest and stomach, 2 of which were lethal. The murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind. There are some defense wounds on her arms, so the victim likely tried to shield herself against her assailant.
Okay.
I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails. This makes me suspect that the killer likely wore protective clothing and gloves. The time of death was roughly 2300 hours last Tuesday, 5 days ago today.
Okay. So, so we got it wrong. She didn't know the attacker. She tried to defend herself. Also, she looks like she's been stabbed in the face as well. What about Carl?
Any theories on Carl's murder?
Not yet. I'll need to see the body first.
Right, it's not here yet. Okay.
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie.
It's been
One last thing. I've been told that the second body is on its way here.
pretty relaxed.
If you come
through
back
this.
later today, I should be able to tell you something about it.
All right. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh well, let me see what else is in here. Sink scalpel, ash collector, furnace and lockers, and a desk. First, let's do a quick. Okay. Carl's bio. Just in case. You know. Maybe find Carl's bio later and it's like it was there all along, you know, you never know. Okay, let's scan smartly now. Bet there's something on her body. I hope. Yeah, there it is. Alright. Deceased female, age 43, blood type 0, estimated time of death 5 days ago, DNA and fingerprints added to data. Nice. Alright. So we got her bio as well. Let's see if there's more than it needs to be around here. On him especially. Yeah. Never know with this guy. Let's check if the blade shape matches. That's gonna be very important. Okay, the blade matches, so it's the same blade. It's very likely the same killer as well. Okay. Let's check the desk.
I suppose that's where the doctor writes down his autopsy reports.
Right. Sink.
I'll wash my hands when I go to bed.
Right. Scalpel.
This might be useful.
Okay, yeah, no, just walk up there and steal a very, very sharp knife. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I definitely wouldn't leave him with this guy, that's for sure.
I think that's for collecting the ashes after a cremation. Appears to be a small crematory. One last waiting room before the final embrace with the earth.
Yikes. I guess let's examine the body.
Multiple stab wounds, sizes approximately the same as the other body. I'd say the MO looks similar to the other murder.
How about the scalpel, though?
A razor-sharp surgical scalpel.
Why would I need this?
I don't see how those...
Weird.
I had some more things.
Shoot.
I shouldn't show him that.
You might want it back. Yeah, I figured, but I just wanted to try.
That's enough question.
Okie dokie.
I guess that's all for now.
I don't think I...
It looked like a bit janky. I thought I might. Alright. Lady?
I hope you can help the doctor finish up with the.
Alright. Can I
I'm
check?
guessing those contain patient files and
Can I
such.
not check them? No, I guess not. Well, I don't think there's anything else to do around here then. Let's just get out. Right. So we need to get into the museum, except the museum is blocked by the electrical cables. So we can just explore around the place. Let's go west and see what's in here. That's a penis. And a young man taking notes, apparently. Wind chimes, a bench, a robo shop. Alright. Let's do a smart scan of the area. Let's see if Carl's bio is on the statue. No, not around it. Not anywhere apparently. What about the blade? Nothing. Footprints? Nothing. Maya's bio? Probably nothing. Alright. Let's activate the BIOS analyzer and talk to this guy. Hello.
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
What?
Excuse me?
Humor me. I need some inspiration for my poem.
Oh, I get it. What was it again?
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
Respect cleaning my gun and growing old and weak. Yikes. Order, sorting my notes and chaos. No. Trust, eavesdropping and loneliness. I like that.
Trust, eavesdropping, loneliness.
Thank you.
Eavesdropping him is
So,
my guilty pleasure.
You have a poem for me now?
I'll need some time. Come find me later.
Alright, weird.
An anatomically correct gentleman.
Oh yeah? Seen many of those?
Nice spot there next to the wind chimes, but I don't feel like sitting down. Nice, soothing sounds. Volter's Robot Emporium.
Right. I don't think I'm gonna go to... What's this?
Looks like an apartment building.
Oh.
I don't...
I'm not gonna go to the robo shop now. Let's go north.
I don't think I should go further north
Or maybe
for the time
not.
being. Sure, Carl's mystery woman likely lives up there, but I need more to go on.
Alright. Maybe somebody knows about her.
Sounds like a class is in progress.
But what happens if you do it anyway? Then policemen or women will come and arrest you.
Whoa. Harsh.
It's the law. We mustn't make things that can think for themselves.
But my parents created me, and I can think for myself. Did they break the law?
You make a good point, Alicia, but that's quite different.
Different how? I don't get why it's more dangerous to create a thinking machine than a thinking person.
You think too much, Allie.
No, that's good. You should always ask questions like these.
Huh. Let's see this garden. What is that even? Does that look like a garden?
Nice little garden. Surprised it gets enough sun here.
I mean, that's literally one plant. It's not the garden. Oh, I'm police. I can just go upstairs, of course.
All right, Maya's place.
Oh.
Let's see if I can find any clues in here.
Oh, I thought I had to enter the museum to get to Maya's place. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. All right. First of all, big scan of the place with a small scan. Alright, nothing. Let's see if Carl has been in here for some reason. I wouldn't think so. I don't think they knew each other. Blade shape, probably nothing. Bootprints, just in case. Yeah, no. Maya's bio, though, might be around. In fact, we have some DNA. Or fingerprints. Fingerprints. Alright. Fingerprints on the buttons, probably. Alright. More fingerprints. Everywhere. On the buttons. And down there. They all...
Oddly dense cluster of prints on the corner of this
Yeah,
panel
there's
here.
something hidden in there. Alright. There's a lot of DNA on the bed, as you would expect. And on the pillow. Matching, alright. And that is it for the bioscanner. Alright. Let's check the mushrooms first.
Nice collection of mushrooms. Looks like the edible kind.
Okay.
Looks like a hard and uncomfortable chair. Wouldn't risk falling asleep on the job in that one.
Item on shelf.
Some old pre-collapse gadgets. Probably for the museum.
Right. A machine.
Some kind of airtight container. It's labeled nutrients.
Oh, probably food for the plants then. Exhibition sketch.
It's a sketch of a museum exhibition of some kind. It's titled Path of the Pilgrim.
Interesting. Let's check the bed.
This crude bed looks regularly used.
Okay. Plants, I'm guessing no saffron.
Not sure what kind of plants those are. Maybe medicinal? Doesn't look like vegetables anyway.
We have shelves with lots of paper in it.
Looks like various plant samples.
Right. There's a robot arm for some reason.
A trophy in the shape of a robotic arm with a plaque. Winner of the 2041 Annual Nordstrom Awards, Sebastian Strand. An old relative of Maya's?
I mean, that's a bit weird. Not related that we know of. Why is it here? Maybe a boyfriend?
I have no clue what this thing does, but it looks like it could have something to do with processing samples. Doesn't appear to have power. Just as well. I wouldn't know how to make heads or tails of it anyway.
Yeah, fair enough. What about the panel? There's something in it, for sure.
A hidden safe.
Ooh.
Locked, unfortunately, but there's a keyhole.
Oh, very interesting. Very interesting. Maya's bio is not in there. Not even Carl. There's nothing in there. You think the key? It's impossible.
It's a fit.
What?
Huh. Since this key was hidden by Carl, it looks like we have a clear connection between the two victims. Let's have a look. A few bags of rare seeds, a bar of platinum, some coins, and a book. The book looks important. I'll take it. Maya must have hidden it here for a good reason. The title is The Conduit Codex. Now, wait a minute. This can't be the Conduit, can it? Those crazy zealots trying to resurrect AI?
What?
I think this case just got a lot more complicated.
Oh, was she
There was a written
conduit.
piece of paper used as a bookmark. I put it aside. Let's have a look in the book.
So from what we know, AIs and making like thinking machines is against the law. And there's a cult trying to get them back, I guess. The creed of the conduit. I trust in my mind. God is my mind's creation, conceived in my mind and born by it. God is in my mind's extension. Like a child outlives his mother, so will God survive my mind demise. Gerd, sister of fate. A parent asks his future child, if you turn wicked, can I stop you? Rein you in like a prancing steed, stomp you out like a fleeing spark. And the child replied, I can be failed and left forlorn, but never stopped nor made unborn. Melinda, sister of prudence. Awake anew, ere break of day, you're welcome not to overstay. Do not rush, but please remember, that which burned has turned to ember. He who raced upon the meadows now does rest in pleasant shadows. She who hurried but still was late, yet took her time to contemplate. And then there's the Pilgrim's Prayer. I am invigorated by my faith. I gaze at the skies to ensure the path is clear. The path is clear? The path of the pilgrim? I strike down my foes, blessed with impeccable aim. I'm nearing my goal, and I press on for another full day. I have found your heaven, God, and may finally rest by your side. Heaven? Heaven. It's not heaven. And there's what looks like a haven. Haven. Hey. Where's the E coming from? Haven. Was that an E? Oh, what a language. I wonder why there's like Celtic, like runes, a boat that looks very Nordic, Celtic, engravings. The snake, is that? It's not the Ouroboros, but it's a snake with two heads. And then there's like a circuit. I remember doing these when I was in high school. That's a resistance, for example. Huh. Weird. What's this note?
This was used as a bookmark in the book I found in Maya's safe. It reads, Consul PW, think new, Katerina.
What?
This was used as a book. It reads, Consul PW, think new, Katerina.
Think new Katarina. Is that a password that they're gonna have to put somewhere?
Doesn't appear to have power.
Is there anything else
I
in the
already
safe?
searched that.
No.
It's a sketch of a museum exhibition of some.
Well, we have new evidence of things. We can definitely go around and asking people for those things. Upstairs, workshop.
No need to go back in.
Right, elevator.
I don't need to go down to the ground right now.
Right, because we're in a suspended city, apparently. Let's go west. See what's around here. Oh, it's the edge of the town. We can use it to go east. Hang on. Just doing a quick scan. All right. We go east, and we end up. Oh, back in here. All right. Can I go in the school?
I don't have any business in the school.
I guess not. Let's go talk to the police commissary about the book and other things.
I had a few questions, commissary.
By all means.
Dr. Person.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
Crazy.
Oh, he's a fine man. Sure, a bit eccentric, but a really good physician.
Right.
Treated my knee way back. Good as new.
What do you think of this?
Be careful with that. It's not the best thing to have loose in your pocket.
Scalpel. What is the conduit?
Are you familiar with the conduit?
I believe so, yes. It's some old terrorist network connected to illegal technology, right?
Yes, exactly.
Wait, don't tell me these murders are terrorist related.
It might be.
I can't say for sure, but if there's anything you can tell me, anything you've heard or seen.
I'll let you know.
Are you familiar with the conduit?
I believe so, yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait.
I
Same
can't.
thing. Okay. Note from the book.
What do you make of this?
No idea. Something to do with a password?
Yeah.
Looks that way. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't know.
That's all I need.
Very well.
I mean, we don't have many other places to visit. I guess we can go either to the canteen or to the robo shop. I guess the canteen can be good now. Let's just quickly scan the canteen. Alright. Alright, nothing. A couple of patrons.
Weekend's coming up. Great, huh?
Yeah.
Looks like you've got a head start.
Fantastic.
All shoes repaired, all coats patched up. That's when you call it a day. Finish your work fast and you get the best food rations. Oldest trick in the book.
Fair enough.
I get it. Well, enjoy your time off.
Gotta rest my mind, stranger. Have a long weekend shift ahead of me.
No problem. Enjoy the rest of your time off.
Okay. Then we have a machine.
Robot? Drilling machine? Space rocket? I have no idea, honestly.
It looks like a drilling robot, yeah. Tool cabinet.
Looks like it's filled with different kinds of spare parts.
Drawers.
Looks like an old filing cabinet. Not sure what it's used for.
This is weird for a canteen. I guess they like scrapped together whatever they could to make a table. It looks more like a
Various handbooks for the typical day-to-day stuff.
Right. Food trays.
3 plastic trays. Good number.
3 cups.
A few identical coffee cups. They don't look quite as clean as they should be.
Some plates.
A neat stack of plates. Matching cutlery is nowhere to be seen.
I mean, that guy's eating with his hands, so I don't think there's any. Service centers. Let's go to the balcony first. What's this guy now? The old smoky man. A bush.
Looks a bit overgrown. Could use some trimming.
The forest down.
Great view from up here.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. A banner.
Old Norse runes. A local custom, perhaps?
Ooh, hang on.
Haven't seen them in any other settlements in the area.
Yeah, but we've seen the runes in the book.
That action doesn't seem productive to
Oh,
me.
come on. The bush is suspicious. I'm gonna fucking scalpel it.
That combination makes no sense.
I'm gonna shoot the bush.
I don't want to shoot that.
Okay, she's not up for it, Hexa. I'm sorry.
Looks still and serene.
Let's talk to the smoky man.
Hey, I'm Vera Englund, special agent.
Oh, I heard about you.
I'm Rolf, the plant master of Nordson.
Rolf?
A plant master? What's
Rolf
that?
Robertson?
A foreman of sorts. I oversee a team of gardeners who tend to our shared crops.
Got it. I have a few questions, if you don't mind.
Sure, go right ahead.
Have you ever seen this girl?
Do you know who these people are?
Damn, that's bloody. Looks like Carl Oscarson, but I couldn't say who the woman is.
Right. Shit. Had the note is not gonna
What do you
know
make
anything.
of this?
Not sure, but about the first day I came to Nordsund, I think the police have records of when people come and go.
Ah, might be worth a follow-up.
See,
Thanks.
why didn't the commissary say anything about that, actually?
I don't want to share that with him. I don't want to. What do you know about the conduit?
You know I'm a gardener, not an electrician,
An
right?
electrician.
That's not. Never mind. I don't want to share that with him.
Saffron. He definitely has to know about saffron, right? He's a gardener.
Do you happen to know where saffron is grown in Nordsund?
Perhaps, perhaps. What would this gentleman have to gain from that piece of information?
I'm not gonna take you to the police station. That's not the time. Don't you want justice for the murder? He doesn't give a shit about justice. Let's just say I'll be your friend for a while, buddy. You wouldn't want it any other way.
Let's just say I'll be your friend for a while, buddy. You wouldn't want it any other way.
Music to my ears, young lady. Just don't forget me when you crack this case wide open.
If I had to
Now,
take you
two
down, I
places
won't
come to
hesitate for a
mind.
second.
The greenhouses to the south, and a few crops near Mimir Road.
Mimir Road. Where's that?
North of the town square. Look for two large farming robots standing around.
All right, got it.
I would really ask this guy why is he dyeing his mustaches and beard but not his hair. And eyebrows. I was forgetting about the eyebrows. Did you know Carl Oscarson?
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
Not really. But like many other people, we had some contact in our work.
Okay. What was your impression of him?
Nice guy. Too nice. I'd even go so far as to call him gullible. Wouldn't be surprised if that's what got him killed.
Right.
That's so. You think he trusted the wrong person?
I'm just thinking out loud here. But yeah, it wouldn't be a shocker.
I mean, while we're on the subject.
What do you know about the murder of Carl Oscarson?
Almost nothing. I just heard half an hour ago. Damn shame.
Right. What do you make of the councilwoman?
What do you think of Stina Ruth?
I have no idea who that is.
Of course you don't. How about the commissary? I'm sure you're great buddies.
What's your opinion on Commissary Anderson?
For a chief of police, he's all right. He's actually fair.
Yeah.
Unlike some.
I don't like that guy, guys. I'm
How
telling
so?
you, he's
You think
he's
they're
dirty.
harassing you?
Abso-friggin-lutely. One little mistake, those guys start hounding you night and day.
How about Dr. Person?
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
I'm trying to stay far away from that wisecracking quack.
Quack?
You heard me. All I need in terms of medicine, I find in herbs and
Oh,
plants.
of course you do.
And Dr. Pearson doesn't take kindly to that?
He should mind his own business is all.
Guessing you're also smoking your plants, I guess.
I'm trying to find a woman that Carl Oscarson was involved with. Know anything about that?
No, I don't stay updated on gossip like that.
Right. Did you know Maya Strand?
Did you know Maya Strand?
A bit.
Word by word.
She approached me a few months back about refining edible plants into a nutrient paste.
Ah.
I helped her plant some quality fungi for it.
Yes,
in exchange for a
yes.
cut of the harvest. Then she got herself killed, so I guess all of that was a waste of time.
Wow.
That's a morbid way of looking at it.
I guess so. I'm sorry about what happened to her, but I still gotta eat.
Fair enough.
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
Nothing but the talk of the town. That Maya Strand was stabbed by some maniac.
Right. Well, like, what is this, by the way? Oh, it's my, oh, I see. These are runes. The Path of Baldur, the Path of Tyr, and the Path of Frigg. Oh, friggin' hell. Apparently, I'm friggin'. I'm quickly friggin' myself. Oh well. Ah, shit, I forgot the analyzer again. Can we...
What do you know about...
Almost nothing.
Can we do it again?
Where can I find
Very
Mimir
quickly.
Road again?
North of the...
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
Nothing but the talk of the town. That Maya Strand.
What do you know about the conduit?
You know I'm...
That's not...
Very quickly, guys.
Did you know Carl?
Not really. But like many other people, we had some contact.
Okay. What was your impression of him?
Nice guy. Too nice. I'd even go so far as to call him gullible.
I have to see
Wouldn't
if
be
he
surprised if that's
lied
what got
about
him killed.
anything. I keep
That's
forgetting
so.
to do this, by the way.
You
It's
think
very
he
important.
trusted the wrong person?
I'm just thinking out loud here.
I'm trying to find a woman that...
No, I don't stay updated on gossip like that.
I don't know why, when I have the forensic scanner, like, I instantly get into a room and I start scanning everything, and then I forget the biometric stuff that is possibly even more important.
What's your opinion on Commissary Anderson?
For a chief of police, he's all right. He's actually fair. Unlike some of his underlings.
How so?
Abso-friggin-lutely. One little mistake, those guys start hounding you night and day.
Did you know Maya...
A bit. She approached me a few months back about refining edible plants into a nutrient paste. I helped her plant some
I mean, he's very
quality fungi
relaxed, but he
for it
could be while
in
he's
exchange for a
smoking,
cut
you
of the
know?
harvest. Then she got herself killed, so
That's
I guess so. I'm sorry about what happened.
What do you...
I'm trying to stay far away from that wise
Quack?
You heard me. All I need in terms of medicine, I find in herbs and plants.
And...
He should mind his own business is all.
Alright.
Okay, that's
Thank you,
all I
mister.
need.
Alrighty. See you around.
Bye. Let's go deeper into the canteen.
I think they deliver groceries through there.
Oh, we can't? Alright. Well, we learned about the saffron, so that's good, I guess.
I don't have any business in the school.
Can't go to school. Let's go to the clinic, ask the doctor about the conduit.
I hope you can.
Yeah, okay. She's useless. Doctor?
I had some more things to ask.
Shoot.
Are you familiar with the Conduit?
That old terrorist organization. What of it?
Well, have you ever heard about it still being around?
I'm sure the ideology still thrives in places. The lure of artificial intelligence will never be fully diminished.
Right, but you're not aware of anyone being more than a little interested.
If you're asking me, would I report a terrorist if I knew one, the answer is yes. But currently, I don't.
Okay, thanks. What do you make of this?
New Katerina implies there's an old Katerina. Perhaps this person assumed a different identity at some point.
Right.
Yeah, maybe.
And I
Are
guess...
you familiar with the...
yeah, the book is the same.
Okay.
Alright. Thank you, doctor.
That's enough
I guess now that we know about the saffron place, we can technically go there and investigate. But since there's a robot shop, maybe we can learn something about the conduit.
He's busy.
So let's see what's in this place.
Howdy, Pilgrim, and welcome to Walter's Bot Emporium. Novelty bionics, pet androids, robotic companions, we've got them all.
Yeah, for you.
I'm Special Agent Vera Anglin.
Ooh, here to solve the murders, right?
Uh...
What? Did Pop spill some oil when he lubed my joints this morning? I told you to keep my chassis clean in case of chicks.
For crying out loud, Nissa, just let the police lady ask her questions.
What the fuck?
Oh, great. A ventriloquist act.
Oh no, she's on to us.
Fine, you caught me. The man with the blue hat is just a puppet that I'm cunningly controlling with a set of strings.
That's a gosh darn lie. I'm fully steam-powered.
Can I grab my gun? Okay, cut the silliness now. This is inappropriate behavior, citizen. I have some questions about the recent murders meant I am a robot. You know, I'd arrest you for constructing illegal AI, but there clearly isn't any intelligence involved here. Oh, snap.
You know, I'd arrest you for constructing illegal AI, but there clearly isn't any intelligence involved here.
Ha! That's
a burn.
See, if you were any smarter, you'd have a great comeback there.
Okay, Walter. It's time for you to do less talking and more listening.
Sure thing, officer. Just keep in mind that all of these are just harmless automatons. There's no real CPUs or nothing around here.
I'm not here to report illicit technology. I'm just interested in the killings.
All right, then shoot. I mean, ask
Boy,
away.
I thought never... Can I?
Nah, I don't want to scare the
Oh,
guy.
come on. He asked me to. God damn it. Let's get the analyzer going, though. Well, I remember. Let's ask about yourself first.
So, what can you tell me about yourself?
Me? Oh, well, what you see is what you get.
A crazy old fart with chronic coffee breath.
Oh, quiet, you little rascal.
Oh my god, he's gonna do
What
that?
I am is a tinker, a craftsman, a father of machines. I cherish building them. I adore putting them on display, and I especially love talking to them.
I've noticed. So how long have you been building robots?
Oh, ever since I was a boy. I grew up over at the junkyard. The place was cramped with old discarded robots. I didn't have many friends, you see.
Yeah, I can tell.
So, I decided to befriend these machines instead.
And at which point in your life they started talking back? Because, have you ever met Dr. Person? I feel like you should.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
Quirky guy, but he means well. Sometimes he asks me to come over and help with the kids.
Right.
Oh yeah? Help how?
Usually by playing doctor and patient with Nissa. It helps calm down the little ones.
Ah, that's clever. What's your opinion on Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
A politician? Me and those kinds of people run in quite different circles, to say the least.
Right. How about the commissary?
What's your opinion on Anderson, the police commissary?
Doesn't like him.
Seems like a reasonable
Oh, yeah?
man to me. But then again, I tend not to be involved in, you know, crime.
Yeah, right.
Hush, boy.
Do you know these people?
Do you recognize this young couple?
Just the man, Carl Oscarson. Can't see who his lady friend is.
So the lady clearly wasn't from this part of town. That's safe to assume.
What do you make of this?
No clue. But I gotta use doofus more often. Such a funny word.
Oh my god.
I don't need to show him that. Nah. What do you make of this?
No idea. But isn't that Maya Strand's handwriting?
How do you know?
It is, yeah.
Oh, that lady sure liked puzzles. If I were you, I'd look for some hidden meaning in it.
Alright. Let's talk about Maya, in fact.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Yep, I work with her from time to time. Some of my handiwork can be seen in her exhibitions.
Right.
Ah, they got
Handiwork.
some robots in there.
Yeah, I assembled them from parts I found in the junkyard. Or the bot cemetery, as I like to call it. Sometimes I feel more like an archaeologist than a mechanic.
Got it. So, do you have any idea who killed Maya?
Ooh, I got a theory.
No, Nissa, it wasn't the big war robot in the main exhibition.
Why not? That thing is huge. It could easily rip people to pieces, or buildings for that matter.
I know because I built it, Nissa. It's totally harmless.
I don't buy it, Pops. It's got red eyes. That's a telltale sign of a bot turned evil.
I mean, he's not
What I
wrong.
wanted to say was that Maya could be a little odd, but I have no reason to believe anyone would want to kill her.
Pops calling others odd. Now that's a joke that requires no punchline.
Walter, try to focus on the subject matter, please.
Yeah, this is a police interview. If you would stop with the ventriloquist act.
Do you know anything about a woman who was seeing Carl Oscarson?
Nope, I hardly even knew the guy.
So you didn't know Carl Oscarson, huh?
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
Yeah, friendly guy.
Wait.
Came here
I just said he
buying spare
didn't, and then he
parts
said
every
yeah.
now and then.
Spare parts? Like what?
All sorts. Filters, tubes, nuts and bolts, various electrical gizmos.
Any idea of what the parts were for?
Couldn't say, but I'm pretty sure whatever it was, it had fluid in it. Maybe a water filtering system, a pump, something like that.
All those parts laying around, but do I ever get a working left
Oh
arm?
my
Pops?
god.
No, you'd rather let some carpenter assemble a goddamn aquarium.
I could replace Mr. Limpy with a water gun if you prefer.
Mr. Limpy?
And soon you'll even let the kids paint a clown face on me again.
With a water gun for an arm, at least you could spray yourself clean afterwards.
I hate this guy.
What do you think of the conduit?
Lunatics, plain and simple.
I'm surprised to hear you say that, given what you do for a living.
Sure, I may seem like the kind of guy who would meddle with AI, but you have to remember that these are just puppets and dolls.
It's true. I'm not really a robot. We just pretend I am.
That's right, my lad. My family was almost wiped out in the collapse. I wouldn't betray their memory by supporting those nutjobs.
I guess.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Let's do a quick
Bye, police lady.
let's do a quick scan of the area for Maya's bio, apparently. For Carl's bio? He said he comes here buying stuff, so maybe. Nope. Let's just scan things in general. There's nothing. Alright. What's around here? A car robot.
What did people use the crab for?
Crab, sorry, not
Once
a car.
upon a time, this was the most popular kitchen model. This fella could take care of any food-related task.
Really?
Except the handling of shellfish, obviously. Even robots have moral standards.
I don't understand what it looks like. Is that really a crab? It doesn't look like a crab. That's just the weird one. Real wheeled robot though.
What does
That's
this
fine.
little guy do?
Clean. Like a mean machine.
Ah, it's a Roomba. Sure it
He
does.
doesn't look very mean.
Nah.
Looks can be deceiving. He's nothing but vicious towards stains, dust, and all of their ilk.
I mean, I can see the pincers. And what is the thing sitting up that looks like it goes attached to a little arm? Those are supposed to be the eyes, but they're attached to this like ring up here. I don't. Is it a wearable crab robot? Is it like a VR headset? I don't understand. There's a pointy robot here though. Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
What does
It's
the
a thermos.
pointy little bot in the back do?
Oh, a bot of many talents. Paperweight,
Yes.
table lamp,
Yes.
pestle,
Yes.
or perhaps a fashionable baton? The only limit
So
is
it's
your
useless. It's just a
imagination.
weight. Okay. A tube robot, also known as a trash can.
What does that tube-looking robot do?
That's no robot. It's just my teapot.
Oh.
Not everything with lights on is a robot, you know. Jeez, some people.
If you don't stop with that, I'm gonna shove that robot so far up your ass. I swear to God. I'm gonna see the lights from your mouth.
Guess that belongs with the head up front.
Robo head.
What's up with the head?
What do you mean? You think it's too big?
The robot head on the table.
Fucking hell, this guy.
Oh,
I hate him so
yeah.
much.
It keeps coming off. I'll fix it eventually.
God damn, give him my gun and shoot this guy.
Nah, I don't want to scare the poor guy.
There's a greeting robot as well.
Is the big guy in the back your mascot or something?
You mean Ufa?
Ufa?
Nah, he's more of a concierge. He's sophisticated like that.
Right. It looks like a robot from something that I know, but I cannot tell what. Anyway, it was waving.
Look.
Guess we can. Guess it's time to go north. What time is it actually? Ah, it's early. Let's go to Mimir Road. Mimir. Again with a Nordic.
All right, this is Mimir Road. Carl came through here recently.
Isn't that Nordic stuff still? Mimir. Still mythology. Mimir, or Mim, is a figure in Norse mythology renowned for his knowledge and wisdom, who is beheaded during the Aesir-Vanir War. After the war, the god Odin carries around Mimir's head and recites secret knowledge and counsels to him. Damn. See, I knew it was related somehow. Alright. Quick scan of the area. That's a big robot, by the way. It looks like the RoboCop Sentry robot, only with a giant brain attached to the legs instead of his machine guns. Bootprints! Oh boy! We found him! Alright, let me examine everything else before.
I'd say those are saffron crocuses.
Ah, yes.
Not sure what those are. Doesn't look like tomatoes, at least. Lettuce, carrots, and something else.
Right. Big robot.
Replica of prospecting, surveying, and defense robot. Courtesy of Nordson Museum.
Oh shit, it is the RoboCop robot.
Replica of multi-purpose cultivation robot. Courtesy of Nordson Museum. There are many entrances around here. I need something to go on before I'd consider going inside.
Right. Since I don't have a permit, really. What's this clay all about?
All right, got some clay.
Good on you.
I don't think I need...
Alright, I guess it's time to get the footprints. Analyzing 100% metadata pattern. Nice. Do I have to examine all of them? They go upstairs, so it's probably that one.
The boot prints lead up this set of stairs. Yeah. I should head up and have a look.
Yeah, you really should. Alright. Oh.
Oh. This floor sure looks squeaky clean.
It better. We spent all yesterday mopping it. We wiped all the doors, too.
Oh, just my luck.
Shit.
Well, are you fond of filth or something?
I'm fond of evidence. Ah. In this case, yes. Official police matter. Don't clean this hallway until further notice.
In this case, yes. Official police matter. Don't clean this hallway until further notice.
You don't want me to clean? That's a first, but sure.
You don't. So you don't want me to clean? Hang on. Let me see if I called that right. I don't have to clean. All right. No more footprints. No Maya's bio on the keypads. That's interesting. So she never came here, probably. No Carl's bio, though, but everything has been cleaned, so... Yeah, there's probably nothing here, but maybe in the hallway. Or not. Shit. Oh well.
Apartment 113. Not sure if it's the right one.
We're gonna have to ask the guy.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
I'm Special Agent England, here to investigate the recent murders. I need to ask you a few questions.
Okay, I'm Sven, the caretaker of this apartment block here.
Oh,
What can I
Sven?
help you with?
Do you know Carl Oscarson?
Do you know a certain Carl Oscarson?
Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
Really now? How about Maya?
What can you tell me about Maya Strand?
We were acquaintances.
Oh.
I'd been helping her with repairs in the museum every now and
Of course.
Okay. When was the last time you saw her?
then. A few weeks ago. I was supposed to fix a showcase for her. Odd thing, though.
Yeah?
I saw her enter the museum from afar, but when I followed her inside, I couldn't find her. So I left the building, and then she came out the same way I did, acting all surprised, saying she'd been in there the whole time.
Strange.
Ooh, a secret entrance in the museum. Interesting. Do you know Stina Ruth?
Do you know anything about Councilwoman Ruth?
She doesn't mince her words, that one. Some people take an issue with that, but I think it's refreshing.
Right.
I heard she used to be a Central Bureau agent.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently she got her position here as some kind of retirement package.
What about Commissary Anderson?
What's your opinion on Commissary Anderson?
He's all right. A diplomat, I've heard. It believes in dialogue.
Yeah, a bit too much. Do you know this woman?
Do you recognize this young couple?
Oh, right, that fella.
You know him?
Yeah, I remember him. Most people just ignore me, but he always says hi. Nice guy.
Oh, poor Carl.
How often would you say he was here?
At least on a weekly basis, but I work in many other buildings too, so it's hard to say.
Got it. What can you tell me about him?
Just this one thing. He came up to me and asked about the electricity in apartment 113. He wondered if it was possible to get more power.
More power?
Odd. Did he say what for?
No. I told him to take it up with the residential office. There are strict quotas. He said he would bring it up with the tenant, a friend of his.
Okay. Do you know anything about the tenant?
Nope. Discreet, whoever it is. No idea who lives there.
All right.
I don't think
thanks.
anybody lives there, actually. We can probably check at the police station. We have the address. We can probably find the name now.
Do you know Dr. Pearson?
Yeah, everybody knows Doc Pearson. Kind of bookish, but I like his sense of humor. Dark and twisted, my cup of tea.
Right. What about Walter from the Robo Shop? The crazy guy with the fake puppets, Robo puppets.
What do you think of Walter?
Funny guy.
No,
Yeah,
of
I
course
see
you
him
would think
regularly
that.
in my work, and he always finds a new way to crack me up.
Yes. Do you know anything about Clay?
No. I'm not...
How about the note? No, I'm not gonna ask that about the note. How about the scalpel?
I don't think...
How about the resin?
I don't want...
How about the note?
What do you think of this?
Looks intentionally vague, like they didn't want the wrong person to accidentally read it.
Right.
Yeah, that's my guess too. Any idea of what it means?
Not really, sorry.
Do you know anything about Maya's murder?
Do you know anything about the murder at the museum?
Nothing but common knowledge. I haven't been in that part of town for a while. A shame what happened to Maya, though. She always seemed like a harmless lady to me. Can't imagine who'd want to kill her.
What about Carl?
Do you know anything about the recent murder of a man named Carl?
Nope. As far as I know, no Carl lives here.
All right.
What about frequent visitors?
Maybe. Haven't heard the name Carl, but then again, I don't socialize with the tenants. I might recognize the man if I saw him.
Do you know anything about the conduit?
I don't see a point in bringing that up.
Okay, never mind then. I guess.
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
Let me see about this door then. I'm guessing even now we don't have a forensic, no.
Some kind of code lock. Looks disconnected.
See if we're knocking.
Nothing. Guess. Locked.
Okay. Locked door. Sven?
Hey, Sven.
Can you open door 113?
Yeah?
I need to get inside apartment 113. Can you help?
Sure, you can borrow this master key. Don't leave with it though, I'll need it later.
Nice.
Okay, thanks.
Nice. Okay, hang on. Before we get in.
Hey, please don't leave with my...
Right.
Oh, fuck. Can I give it back to him?
I'll hold on.
Oh well, I guess we're going in. Ugh.
Here's your key back.
Alright, good.
Alright, now we can leave. Let's go to the police station, see who was the lady.
I don't think I need to go further north.
1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh hey! What are you doing here?
Hello again, Constable.
Hello, Agent.
Sorry, I didn't catch your name before.
It's Gabriel Adamson, ma'am.
All right then.
Gabriel?
I had some questions, Gabriel.
Sure.
He delivered the body.
Until then, is there anything I...
Not
All right.
now.
Good luck out
Thank
there.
you. I'm busy. Hang on. Alright, let's check the records. 10th of 113 Mimi Road.
Katarina Berg.
Katarina
Born February
Berg.
2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Also, didn't they say we could check people coming and going?
I copied the information onto a loose page from my notebook. I don't need to look that up. I don't see...
There's probably a code in there to get in the door.
I don't see...
I don't.
I've already... I don't...
Alright. Dr. Person?
I don't think I need...
Walter?
I don't think...
Gabriel?
I don't think...
Okay. Just checking. Mr. Anderson.
I had a few questions, Commissary.
By all means.
So... Locked door, I don't need to ask about that. Gabriel.
What do you think of Gabriel?
My nephew is a...
Your nephew?
fine
Oh
officer.
my god, this is
He's
mafia.
a law and order kind of person. Stern, but fair.
Oh, law enforcement runs in the family.
I wish, but so far Gabriel and I are the only ones. I've been trying to get my son to join the force for years. All he cares about is girls and fishing. Suppose it could be worse. At least he brings home a fresh trout every now and then.
Right. What about Walter?
What do you think of Walter, the robot maker?
He may be a little strange, that man, but he has a heart of gold. Nordson wouldn't be the same without him.
Katarina Berg is a person of interest.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Sorry, I'm bad with names.
Of course you are. What about this piece of clay?
No. That's...
Very well.
God damn it. Alright, Gabriel.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there. Can I be of assistance?
Maybe.
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
I was first at the scene. Poor woman. Looked like she had regained consciousness after some time and tried to crawl to the door.
Oh, shit.
Sounds horrific. I don't envy her.
Oh, that's a bad way to go.
I've got a locked door that I need to get through. Is there a locksmith around?
We have a guy for that sort of thing, but I think he's out of town.
All right, that's too bad. What do you know about the Conduit?
It's some fringe religious group, isn't it?
Yeah, terrorist classified.
Right. Are they tied to the case?
Sort of, but I'm still trying to figure out the details.
Understood. I'll let you know if I come across anything related to them.
This guy's gonna die.
What can you tell me about yourself?
Not much to tell. I grew up here in Nordsund, and all my family is here. The commissary is my uncle. He's always been the one who encouraged me to become a policeman.
So, how long have you been a cop?
8 years now.
Wow, 8? Must have started young.
Yep, started as a trainee at age 16.
Damn.
I see. What do you think of Volter, the robot guy?
Oh, he's great. My little brother loves him to death.
Oh,
Yeah?
everybody
He's
loves
popular
that guy,
with
huh?
the kids?
You have no idea. He's quite the entertainer with that little robot of his.
What about Dr. Person?
What's your opinion on Dr. Pearson?
Do you mean professionally or
I
personally?
mean, whatever.
Is there a difference?
I think he's a great doctor and coroner.
But?
Between you and me, he kind of rubs me the wrong way. All that fancy talk and those morbid jokes. It's almost like the recent deaths have cheered him up. But as I
Gave him
said,
something to
he
do.
does his job well.
I understand. Thanks.
What about Stina?
What do you think of Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
The commissary is the only one at the station who has any regular contact with her. But my impression of her is good. She seems like a straight-up woman. Speaks her mind.
Good, good.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not really. I knew of her, sure. Most people in Nordsund do, because of her importance to the museum. I hardly ever even saw her around, though. From what I hear, she was a bit of a recluse.
Right.
What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
I have opinions about how he does things, but I keep those to myself. I respect the chain of command.
Another hint that Anderson is not entirely clean, even if his freaking nephew has doubts about how he does things.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Doesn't sound familiar, no.
All
All right, I'm off.
Good luck out
Thank
there.
you, Gabriel. Yes, yes. Let's go to Mimir Road. I think I know how to get in. Alright, I'm afraid this isn't gonna work. Because it has been clean. Yeah. But we have
Katarina
a note.
Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR.
2256 could be one.
Immigrated to Nordsund.
Oh, it's 3? 256? No. Alright.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordsund on May 13th,
May 13th?
80 AR. Which means she's been in Nordsund for 2 years.
Oh. Oh, wait. I remember this.
This was used as a bookmark. It reads, Consul P.
New Katharina, so it's a new address, I
Katarina
guess.
Berg.
No, what is it?
Katarina
May
Berg.
513? No? 135. Shit. 580? There's no 0.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56. This was used. It reads, Consul PW. Think new Katarina.
Think new Katharina.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordsund on May 13th, 80 AR. Which means she's been in Nordsund for 2 years.
78 maybe? 578? I mean, what could it be?
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordsund on May 13th, 80 AR. Which means she's been in Nordsund for 2 years.
There's no 0, so I can't do 80. It's not 78. 2 years. 258?
Katarina Berg, a resident of Nordson for 2 years. She was likely in some kind of relationship with Carl.
Damn it. We need more info about this lady.
Hi, doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses.
Remember how I flipped? The first day I came to Nordsund. We have to do reverse.
Hi, doofus. Katarina Berg. Born February
It's
2nd.
315. Oi! Good stuff. Good stuff. Good
Wow,
detective work.
A code and a fingerprint? These people have absurd safety concerns.
Fingerprint, you say? I mean, I can take a fingerprint.
Looks like it's waiting for a fingerprint in. It's a bloody photograph of Carl and he's holding. She's wearing a. That won't produce a fingerprint.
Shit.
That won't produce.
We need a fingerprint.
That action doesn't seem.
How do we get a fingerprint now? Oh wait, the body is in the morgue. Click on the body. Yeah. I was just thinking about that. Let's go see what's up with the old doctor. Also, let's check the patient's room. We never know. Somebody hurts themselves. Doctor?
I had some more things to ask.
Shoot.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
I don't.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
I don't recognize that name. Nope.
What's your opinion on Volter, the robot maker?
Oh, he's a bundle of laughs, isn't he? Sometimes he helps me out at the clinic when I need to calm down an anxious child. Nissa, his little robot, is an amazing tool. First, the child helps me treat Nissa, and afterwards, I treat the child. Seeing the whole process in a safe and playful space makes them much more at ease.
Right.
What do you think of Gabriel?
Your average policeman. I have no strong opinion about him one way.
Right.
What are your conclusions about Maya's murder?
Most obvious first. The cause of
We
death
heard
is
about this
acute
before.
blood loss due to the multiple stab wounds to the chest and stomach, 2 of which were lethal. The murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind. There are some defense wounds on her arms, so the victim likely tried to shield herself against her assailant. What else?
It's not the right time.
Oh, yeah.
What?
I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any
We knew
traces
about
of
this,
skin
right?
under her nails. This makes me suspect that the killer likely wore protective clothing and gloves. The time of death was roughly 2,300 hours last Tuesday, 5 days ago today.
All right. Now that you've seen both bodies, do you have a theory?
I think it's very likely that a single perpetrator is responsible.
Yeah, thank
for
you very
both
much.
killings. The MO is the same,
I know.
and the murder weapons share close similarities.
Been way
Both
ahead of
murders
you,
were
Doc.
Premeditated. The killer came well prepared with the clear goal of killing each victim. The lack of struggle during the second attack could be an indication that the murderer learned from their mistakes during the first assault.
Okay. Thanks for your input.
Think nothing of it. Happy to.
Jeez. Let's see if we get to figure out something about Carl.
What are your conclusions about Carl's murder?
Just like the previous case, the cause of death is blood loss due to sharp force trauma to the upper
Same
body.
other weapon.
The victim has a bruised chest, likely from the impact of a hard fall to the floor.
Huh.
And this makes me believe that Carl was attacked from the front and fell to the ground, twisting as he fell. The killer then continued this brutal onslaught from behind to finish the job.
Really?
Contrary to the previous case, I couldn't find any defense wounds on the victim. The killer would have to be both strong and fast.
Wait, how did you stab him from behind? Well, you
told
this doesn't make any sense.
It's certainly not impossible, but I think it's unlikely that a woman could pull that off without considerable training. This leads me to believe that the person we are looking for is likely an adult male in good physical
was
shape.
on the ground?
The time of death was sometime late last
Yeah,
night,
but-
around 10 to 12 hours ago.
All right. Now that you've seen both bodies, do you have a theory?
I think it's both.
Okay.
Think now that.
But the stab wounds are on the front.
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie.
I guess you can bruise as you fall. Even though he was probably dead. I don't know, I think you bruise for like a little while after after dying, right? But they use that though. They use the fact that you cannot bruise after you die. But I guess not after like an hour, but after like literally 10 seconds maybe you still do bruise.
Hey, what's that?
I just need a quick mold of one of his fingers. Thought I'd use this clay here.
I suppose that's fine.
Make a mold of Carl's finger. Kind of complicated, but should work. Don't make a mold. Why am I going to such convoluted lengths for a corpse? Sure, there's an easier way. I could cut the finger, I guess. There is an easier way, but I mean, I can't just chop a finger off a dead body. Finger mold, and then we can combine it with the resin.
All right, this should work. I'll go and add some water. Okay, hopefully this can fool the scanner. I got rid of the clay mold. No more use for it.
Right. I got my replica finger.
Do you think this could work to trick a fingerprint reader?
A what?
You know, one of those old locks that would open if you have the right fingerprint.
No idea. But it looks like a detailed replica. I can clearly see the fingerprint pattern on there.
Alright. Well, there goes nothing. Oh yeah. Not chopping off the finger moved me more towards Baldur. We're slightly more empathetic now. Not that they really care, but... Alright. Let's try the fingerprints. And boop. Oh, the code again. What was it?
Katarina Berg. Born
315. All right. We're in. What is happening here?
Wow. How on earth did they manage to assemble all of this undetected? This is highly illegal. I'll have to report it as soon as I finish the murder investigation.
I mean, I would probably do it before finishing the investigation. This is some crazy shit. Alright, no new stuff. Probably there's not gonna be anything about Maya. But just checking in case. Footprints? Not really. But Carl's bio though. Maybe somewhere around here. Yeah. Yeah, he's been on the bed. He definitely slept here. And there's some on that paper. Alright. Let's see. What do we have? A large tank?
Some kind of large tank. Looks like it opens. I wonder what's inside.
Open it.
Some...
Oh, shit. There's a valve, a console, a screen, a receptacle, a strange sphere. Let's check the bed first.
Big enough for 2 people. Recently used.
Yeah. Good old Carl.
Looks like someone is expecting.
Hmm.
There's a valve on this pipe here, labeled O2. Not sure what to do with it.
There's a screen.
Some kind of live output of technical information. I can't make sense of it.
Right.
Oh, just my luck. Like getting in here wasn't hard enough.
Oh, shit.
Looks like something is missing here.
Hmm.
Odd-looking thing. No idea what it's for.
Could be the password. Maybe there's a hint here in the letter.
There's a letter here. Hey, Kata. Or should I use your new alias? It's pretty ironic, since you're the least prudent person I know. JK. Anyhow, I'm sitting here alone, and it all feels so surreal. It's hard to believe that it won't be long now before we can let her out. She's ours, but not really. She truly belongs to the world. Bigger than the both of us, greater than the sum of our parts. Yeah, I can hear you saying, enough with the melancholy, Carl. We're so close now, we should be ecstatic. Anyway, I'm leaving this letter because I'm going away for a couple of weeks. My father passed away. I just got word and, well, I need to deal with things in the village. I'll be okay. We'll talk as soon as I get back. Love, Carl. The letter is dated about a month ago.
Huh. Shit. Shit. Whoops. I tried Katarina, I tried Berg, I tried Conduit. I mean, he said something about her not being very,
Hey, Kata.
See?
Or should I use your new alias? It's pretty ironic, since you're the least prudent person I know. JK. And it's big, and I'll be...
Ironic since you're the least Prudence? From the book, maybe? Melinda. Could it be?
Hey, Kata. Or should I use your new alias? It's pretty ironic, since you're the least prudent person. And it's big, and I'll...
I think it's gonna be Melinda. Yes! Oh my god. Good stuff. And the helpful commands. Help. Chamber open close status. Chamber status. Gestation 8 months, 12 days. Nutrient level 93%. Oh my god. That's why they needed the nutrients from the mushrooms. Heart rate abnormal. Adjust oxygen levels using maintenance valve. Water filtration adequate. Fetal fluid blue concentration 4.47 normal. Estimated viability 84.5%. What the fuck?
This valve likely adjusts the oxygen mentioned in the console output. But I'm not sure if I should mess with it before I even know the content.
It's a... Is it gonna be a half human, half AI hybrid baby? Chamber open.
My God.
It is a human baby, but there's wires coming off the brain. Unborn child.
I'm not sure how I feel about this. What the?
Oh.
It's not too late.
What?
There'd be sacrifices, but it'd be worth
Oh,
it.
we're hallucinating.
That was unsettling. They did warn me about the side effects. I hope that was just a brief glitch in my blue. I need to go and report these findings to Stina. But I should probably make sure the tank is stable first. I don't like that blinking red light over there. A live baby in a womb tank. What on earth are these people doing?
Ah, shit, okay. Just touch the valve, I guess?
Ugh, it's stuck.
Super strength!
All right, it's loose now.
Nice. I mean, how do we know? Chamber status. Nutrients are low. Output is abnormal. Well, we don't know which one is good. So I just gonna give it more oxygen, maybe?
It won't turn any further. It won't turn any.
The fuck am I doing here?
Some kind of live output of.
I mean, how do I even figure it out? Oh, Carl's bio is on the thing. No Maya. Oh, I can analyze that. Hang on. Human female fetus, age 8 months, 14 days. Amniotic fluid contains traces of blue. Freaking blue, huh? Isn't that the nanomachines that we have? I mean, how do I fix this? Maybe biometric analyzers. Minimal pulse? Let's see. Weak. Lowered. Relaxed.
The heart rate looks
there it
good
is.
now. I'll keep the valve in this position.
Nice, that was cool.
All right, seems stable. I should get going.
All right, just in case. And logging off. You never know. Maybe we don't want them to know that police has been there. Bush, we meet again.
I don't want to shoot that.
For now. Councilwoman?
Agent England, reporting in.
Oh, there you are. How was your first day?
Well, it turns out that the second victim, Carl, was up to something. And whatever they were doing, I'm sure it's somehow connected to the killings.
Well, you got yourself one juicy case here. Those two lovebirds of yours just turned a double homicide into an anti-terrorism effort.
Shit, you're right. Do we need to call for backup?
Nah, you can always call in the local cops if anything big goes down.
I suppose. So how active is the conduit these days anyway? From what I was taught at the academy, they're practically a non-threat now.
Sure, we caught some of their head honchos, blew up a few strongholds, but it's hard to wipe out an ideology. All it takes is for a single book to remain in circulation, an idea to spring to life, and we're all back to square one.
Well, that may be. Censorship isn't the answer. Dialogue and compromise is the key to true progress. Yes, this kind of thinking is incredibly dangerous. Have you learned nothing from our history? The relentless stance against these people always puzzled me. Are the Augs technically AI? That is, I mean, are they AI? It's nanomachines. But I guess they must be a little bit of AI, right? Otherwise, how do they know? Or do they use our brain? But even if they use our brain, they interface with it, and they kind of have to make decisions, which technically makes them AIs, right? I mean, AIs don't have to be complete human brain-like programs. They can be very simple AIs.
The relentless stance against those people always puzzled
I don't
me.
know what she says about it.
Aren't our Augs technically AI?
Sounds like someone slept through the lectures on nanoscale distributed processing networks.
I most certainly didn't. I just found it to be a bit of a gray area.
Well, your Augs do not use CPU cores for processing. They rely entirely on your existing neurons.
Right, and since the nanites essentially piggyback on my brain,
See?
they're classified as a procedure.
It's what I was saying.
You got it. Perfectly legal. Enough about that.
But
Let's get back
like,
to the case.
it's a,
Sure.
it's pretty much a loophole.
I found a functional womb tank in the apartment at Mimir Road. It had a living unborn child inside.
Oh. Artificial wombs are highly illegal. I'll have to notify our superiors.
There's more, Councilwoman. The tank fluid had traces of blue.
Really? Now, how the hell did they get that? Any concentrated vials?
Not really.
Not that I could see.
Be on the lookout. They might have a stash somewhere.
I will. I wonder how the child fits into their agenda.
Good question, ain't it? Want to hazard a guess?
It's gotta be some kind of experiment, right?
Bingo. These people are fanatics. That's what they do.
So, what will happen to the child then?
That's not for you to worry about. I'll get word to the city.
Oh,
and
I
I'll
don't
send
like
someone
that
within a week
answer.
or so. Meanwhile, I'll have the apartment put under surveillance. I'll get someone discreet, in case the Lady of the Hour returns.
Understood.
So, what are your thoughts on the killer?
If you are indeed dealing with the conduit, perhaps they had an internal disagreement, turned bloody, could be a lone vigilante with opposing views to the conduit. There was a trained hitman from an organized enemy faction. One possibility is that this is simpler than we think, just some kind of relationship drama. I mean, it seems to me these are like very systematics. They have killed the woman making the nutrient for Carl. And she definitely knew Katarina as well. She had a book of the conduit, see, so she is definitely a supporter of the conduit. And then they killed Carl, which was pretty much, I don't know if he's gonna be the biological father of that kid or something. Although he looked a bit like a simple person, maybe he was dragged into it. It could be the first one. I'm gonna say the first one. It could be like internal disagreement. Like, it feels so far that every single person involved was part of the conduit. Maya, Carl, and Katharina, they are all conduit. But this could very well be Katharina. Not for, like, relationship drama. That would be dumb. Maybe she had second thoughts? Maybe they didn't want to give the kid to the conduit? They were talking in the note that the child belongs to the world, right? Maybe one of them didn't really feel like it at the end. I'm gonna say number 1 for now.
If we are indeed dealing with the conduit, perhaps they had internal disagreements. Turned bloody.
Could be. Either way, finding this gal who was hot and heavy with Carl should be your next task.
Agreed. I'll do my best to track her down tomorrow.
Good. Dismissed, Agent.
Alright. Cheers, ma'am. Later that night.
Hey, pretty girl. Time to wake up.
Is that him?
Huh? Who's that?
It's me, silly. Who else? Were you expecting other men in your bedroom?
Oh, Alex. I had the strangest dream. I was on a murder case far away. In Nordsund, of all places.
Ooh, exciting. Was I there too?
No. You were gone. I didn't care much for that part.
Well, I'm here now. I thought I'd check on how you're doing.
Oh, you know me. Always trying to figure myself out.
Yeah, this is a nightmare.
Ain't that the truth? Sorry for waking you. I just needed to hear your voice.
That's all right. I'm gonna go back to sleep now. Good night, Alex.
Good night, Vera.
I don't know if that was a nightmare or an hallucination. Probably a nightmare.
And I thought dreaming of Alex was a thing of the past.
Yeah.
Might as well get rid of some of that clutter from yesterday. No point in carrying all that junk around.
Oh. She removed all the useless items. Okay, interesting. That's a cool mechanic, I guess. You get into a new chapter, I guess, and then you discard all the useless ones.
Maybe later.
So they don't clutter your...
Looks purely... Ugh, my head. Something is happening.
Oh! We unlocked... Ooh!
My eyes feel great. Everything looks so sharp and clear.
We got enhanced vision, augmented eyesight with telescopic zoom and night vision. Holy moly.
I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Whoa!
I don't see anything. I don't see any. I don't see anything.
Okay, well, that's pretty cool, I guess.
Agent England.
Hello.
Good, you're up.
Morning, gentlemen.
We were just going to see if you were awake. There's been a freak accident of sorts.
It's probably best for you to see for yourself. The timing is quite suspicious, given the recent murders.
All right. Who is the victim?
Leonard Dahl, the head of our new recycling center. He was killed sometime during the night.
In a most gruesome manner, too. Gabriel will accompany you to the site.
Very well. Let's
All
be
right.
on our way then.
We have an intact crime scene this time.
Here we are. Have a look around. The man standing over there is our witness.
Got it. I'll let you know if I need any help.
Understood. I'll be here.
All right. Leonard's accident and Leonard Dahl from Dahl Corporation. All right. First of all, enhanced vision with the bin.
I don't see anything out of the...
Okay. Let's run a bit of a smart scan. See if there's some traces of something. Probably in the room. Let's see if Carl has been here. Maybe footprints? No. Maya? No, probably not. Alright. Let's check. Power cables.
These must provide power for the machine. Not sure which cable leads to what.
Right. Power switch?
I shouldn't mess around with that before I've talked to the witness.
Of course. Instructions. Oh, am I gonna have to fix this? Or like, is he stuck inside? Did they put him in?
This says the machine works by grinding down organics
Oh my
into
god, it's
smaller
being
chunks,
grounded up.
and then burning them to create biogas. The control panel here can be used to retract the grinding gears and access the chamber, but the system waits for the latest batch to be incinerated first.
They turned him into biogas. Yikes.
Guess that's the intake for materials to be recycled. I shouldn't mess around with that before I've talked.
They really want me to talk to the witness, huh?
A few crates of different sizes. Maybe for transporting some of the recycled materials? About half filled with God knows what. Pretty stinky.
A trolley.
This thing is used to transport metals to the smelter. It's filled with various junk.
Right.
A control panel for this machine. Looks turned off. I shouldn't
mess around before I talk to the witness.
This conveyor belt sends metal objects.
And a bed?
Leonard's bed. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Wait, can we really not zoom in the room? I guess not.
Mostly history books and some fictional novels. This is probably where Leonard handled all of the paperwork.
Alright. I guess we talk to this guy then. Bioanalyzer activate.
Thank God you're here. Len...
Slow down, relax. You're safe.
For now.
We're here to help. Start at the beginning.
Okay. The big organics processor. I woke up late last night, heard it fire up. I live next door, so I got dressed and walked in here. Leonard wasn't around, so I turned all the machines off. I went to look for him in his living quarters, but he wasn't there. I figured he was still out late with some of the guys and that the machines had sprung to life on their own somehow. I went back to bed and slept through the night. Didn't hear anything else. When I came back this morning to work just half an hour ago, Leonard was still gone. He's usually up and about way before my shift starts. I did a routine check of the organics processor and that's when I noticed his remains in there.
The victim is inside that machine?
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Could it have been an accident?
I don't know. God, I can't get it out of my head.
Please, try to calm down. Could it have been an accident?
It could, well, maybe he fell down in the pipe, and was torn to shreds. Oh, God, poor Leonard.
Yikes.
It's no use. He's having a panic attack.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna wait until it calms down. Can we open this? Oh, goodness me. Shredded human male remains, age indeterminate. Coagulation suggests postmortem dismemberment.
Postmortem. This clearly wasn't an accident then. It was a disposal of a murder victim. I should try to get access to the remains behind the grinder.
So they cut him to pieces and then sent him into the grinder, huh? We have Lena's DNA now. I guess it's the same thing. Yeah. Don't know why I'm doing the other ones, but just to make sure, I guess. Alright.
Looks like the human remains are trapped behind the grinding gears. I don't think they can be moved manually. That part of the machinery is too dark to see.
Oh, no for me. Enhance.
That looks like the ignition mechanism. I can see the yellow cable powering it.
Nice, nice. Let's check the instructions anyway. Though we know it's a yellow cable.
This says the machine works by grinding down organics into smaller chunks. The control panel here can be used to retract the grinding gears and access the chamber. But the system waits for the latest batch to be incinerated first. I tried pulling it loose, but it's stuck in there pretty good.
I can cut it loose with a scalpel.
Okay, the yellow cable is disconnected now.
Alright.
I think that retracted the grinding gears.
Oh, good.
Guess that's the intake.
So, are we gonna get some bits now? Ah, yes.
There was a small key among the remains. It must have been in the victim's pocket. Ugh, this is quite a mess. I'm not equipped to deal with this. I'll have to ask Dr. Pearson to come here and gather the body parts.
Yikes. That's I mean, he's gonna be happy about this, so I don't even feel bad about it.
Hey, Gabriel.
Yeah?
I've managed to secure the body. You're free to leave and get back to your other duties. The remains are in quite bad shape, so I think it's best if Dr. Pearson collects them.
Roger that, ma'am. I think the doctor has some medical emergency this morning, but he should be able to take care of it today or tomorrow.
Good. Tell him to bring it all to the morgue.
Will do. I'll go find him right away.
Can I leave too? I really need to go get a drink.
I suppose. I'll call for you if I come up with any more questions.
Alright. We do have Lena's DNA, so let's just check around. Fingerprints, DNA, of course, prints over there as well. Over there too. On the bed. Okay, he was sleeping there, clearly. On some books, anything particular? Maybe not. On the desk. Right. Okay. What's the key?
It's the key I found in the recycling center. Likely belonged to Leonard.
Yes. Don't know what that means, but there's just something stuck in here, maybe.
All right. Looks like these are the materials last put into the smelter.
Right. Metal pile.
Various tools and lots of knives headed for recycling.
Knives, you say, huh? Could they be? We found the murder weapon.
Wow. I think I just found the weapon.
Holy shit.
Carl and Maya. No DNA or prints. So this knife must have been thoroughly cleaned.
Well, holy crap. What do we do with this?
Got the knife.
Yeah, just put my prints on it. That's very smart.
The weapon that killed Carl and Maya. Likely Leonard, too.
Maybe the nanomachines.
Hi, honey.
Oh, hi, babe.
No. Wait, what? It wasn't a dream? I must be going crazy. The blue is messing with my head.
That's one way to say hello. You doing okay there, darling?
Not really, Alex.
How can I help then? This is weird for me, too.
I have no idea. It's so strange seeing you like this.
Well, I'm here now. Maybe we should just try to make the best of it.
I guess so.
Great. So, how are you doing? Really?
Oh, you know, keeping it together somehow. I thought taking on this case would give me a chance to get away from everything.
I get that. We went through a lot.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Well, I'll let you get back to the case. Let's talk later, all right?
Okay. I must be losing my mind.
I mean, I can see that actually being a thing. When you have nanomachines in your head that are able to somehow control some part of your brains, because they can clearly control our vision, and in multiple ways, it's not so out of the question to have them gather some memories, some recollection from a person, and then makes you see a hologram of that person that behaves based on your memories of them, right? It's not completely insane. You have all the data you need in your brain about people, especially somebody that you spend like your daily life with. So I feel like your brain could do a pretty good job of at least simulating the personality, because you kind of know how they feel, how they act. Man, that's quite something. Anyway, I think it's time for me to go. What is happening here?
A mural depicting some kind of abstract art.
Just making sure he's not using Leonard paint, you know, made with bits of his blood. Hi, buddy.
Hey there.
Hi. Whoa, badass coat.
I know.
Oh, thanks. Got it a week ago.
Right on. You need to get some patches and stickers and shit for it too. Give it some personality.
I might just do that. So, you're some kind of artist.
Yeah? What do you think?
Reminds me of fractal pattern. Looks like two flowers hugging. That's gotta be ball lightning, right? I mean, it doesn't really look like a ball lightning. Ball lightning go in every direction. Outside from the ball. It does kind of remind me of a fractal pattern. Definitely not two flowers hugging. Come on, that's dumb. I mean, to me, they look like two creepy figures hugging. Like a one-eyed monster person. But aren't fractals like completely different? Aren't they like more polygon shapes? Hang on. Fractals. I mean, now that I look at them, they do actually kind of look like fractals. Look, since to me they don't look like anything like any of these three, I'm gonna guess that fractal patterns is analytic, flowers hugging probably emotional, and ball lightning is gonna be assertive. So let's push it toward the emotional a little bit.
Looks like two flowers hugging.
Huh. That's an interesting take.
See, the triangle with pinkish. So yeah. When in doubt, game the game. What else is around here? Can I use my supervision?
I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Alright, just checking. That's Mimir Road. Northwest? Where does that go? Oh. Look at Windows Elevator Cafe. A cafe, nice. And to the west, we go to, what is it, a scrapyard? Junk heap, yeah. Solar panels.
Some fairly advanced solar panels. Those alone should be capable of powering up several blocks.
Enhanced vision?
I don't see anything.
Okay. Distant tower.
A light beacon, marking the northern edge of the town disk.
Enhance.
I don't see any.
Fuck. That's gonna work at some point. Not for night vision. I want the enhanced vision to see something.
The junk piles extend some half a mile into the empty eastern part of town. I doubt they're being added to, though. Nordson residents seem conscientious about recycling.
Yeah, I mean, they have a recycling plant. Enhance.
I don't see any.
Fuck. Let's go south. Ah, here we go. Enhance the propeller.
I don't see anything.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna leave it at this for tonight, guys. But the game is pretty neat, huh? I like it. I like it a lot. I do love me some good old mystery. And some police stuff. I like it. I'm really into it. Solving a crime, a murder, or you know, anything weird. Yeah. Yeah, it was it seems good. Seems good. And good systems as well, with like the nanomachines changing and, you know, giving you different abilities based on how you solve the game, how you go through the dialogues and everything. It's neat. It's neat. Alright guys, we're gonna continue with this tomorrow. So yeah, for tonight, that's all, I guess. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day, have a good night, and I'll see you soon. Bye.